Sometimes it takes just one spark, one small glow, to truly change how a space feels. These outdoor lighting projects don't just brighten your yard, but they can quietly shift your whole energy. Here's my challenge: pick just one idea and light it up this week. Big or small, experience or none, just start. Stop waiting for perfect, let's glow. And today there's something else I'm lighting up. More on that in just a second. But first, let's get into these beautiful ideas and prove to you that you don't need a big budget to get a big impact. So for our first idea, if you want to save thousands of dollars, and I mean thousands of dollars, then installing this solar powered lamp post is a really good idea. Now, I got all of the supplies that I needed, other than the cement and the shovel, of course, on Amazon, and I will link all of the things that I got to do this. This is probably the most important part of this entire process, and that is setting it, because we need to make sure that it is perfectly level so we don't have like a janky looking lamppost. So we are going to be using fast dry cement. Ugh. 40 pounds, I can't just move that with one hand. I'm not that strong. Now we need to make sure it's level. It's already setting up really quick, so this will help me know that is level. Now it needs to go this way a little bit. Perfect. So if we just leave it right there. All right, we have been letting this set up for 2 hours, and it's time to slide our sleeve over the top of this pole. This is what's going over the top of it. It's really lightweight. It's plastic, but it's gonna withstand elements really, really well. And it doesn't look like it's plastic unless you're like really close. But let's see if we can slide this over the top. I'm short, so this is gonna work. We got enough. So let's put on our topper. We are in my workshop that is air conditioned. I think we've earned it. So that's the noise you probably hear in the background. This is our solar powered light. It looks super realistic, does it not? I got this off of Amazon probably about 6 months ago with the intent to do this project back then. But then like the post didn't show up, and then life got hectic and it sat outside for the past 6 months. So it needs a cleanup. It's pretty dirty. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna get ready to install. I am feeling really good about this project, and I just hope that it can inspire you to persevere, because I think this is gonna work out. I'm liking my odds, so yeah, let's do it. This is what all the work was for, right here. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Here we go. Make sure it's lined up good. Oh my goodness. Stop it.
I'm so excited.
All right. All right. We are done. Well, I mean, I got to smooth out the dirt and everything, but it's done. Now, if you were to hire an electrician and a contractor and all of that, this would be thousands of dollars, because you'd have to run power from your house out to where you want it. In my case, I would have had to remove pavers in my driveway and then like reinstall the pavers. So that would have been a huge project. Whew. We burned a break. Look at it. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's like Narnia.
Narnia.
It's really good.
Thanks, honey. This lamppost base is made out of plastic, but you would not be able to tell. So it's gonna be something that weathers the elements really, really well. Plus it saves you on energy because it's all powered by the sun, and it actually puts off a lot of light at night. It is big, it is bold, and it is meant to be seen. This one lights more than just paths. It lights possibilities. All right, next up, this is a brand new idea that you've never seen on my channel before. And honestly, I haven't really seen it out there much, but I happened to come across it on Amazon, and I'm like, wow, this is a cool idea. On Amazon, they sell this glowing, light up, solar powered address panel. We had a little bit of a safety issue at my house here. When we bought this home, it had been recently painted. However, the previous owner never reinstalled the house numbers. And so let's do something a little bit simpler in the meantime. That is a solar powered light up address sign. The solar light attaches on here. I haven't installed that yet. We'll do that in just a second. And then there's like a garden stake to stake it into the ground. In the kit that I ordered off of Amazon, it comes with plenty of house numbers and like a way for you to have them lined up really, really well. And I didn't really love the font, and I really didn't love the shiny gloss finish on it. Also that comes in it is like a template where you place it on here and it helps you exactly space out the house number. So that's pretty cool. So I've already cut it out and I just did my house numbers. Now trim off some excess so we don't waste all the vinyl, because I did it in the matte vinyl just because I thought the finish of that will look better than the shiny. So, and I've taken into consideration the measurements. Here we go. And I used permanent vinyl, just FYI. And now we're gonna just attach our solar panel and the stake, and we'll put it outside. I absolutely love it. What's cool about this too is you can pick a warm light tone or a bright white tone. And during the day, since it has a bright white backdrop anyways, you can totally see the house numbers, and at night it glows. So it's a subtle detail, but makes a bold statement. It says, I live here and I matter. Lighting up your address is more than just curb appeal. It's about taking up space in quiet confidence. And speaking of lighting up new paths, I have a huge announcement to make. I am launching something really, really special, and that is a second channel. That is my big announcement. I actually have another one coming up in a second, and something that I've been quietly working on in the background for months. Yes, but I don't want you to worry. Designed to the Nines is not going anywhere. What I am going to be doing is dividing the content. I will post just as much on Designed to the Nines, so don't worry. On Designed to the Nines, it will be more design focus. It will be the thrift flips. It will be the seasonal stuff. It will be the decorate with me. It will be how to improve your home and make it look more expensive. All of like the projects that really beautify your home and design it to the nines. I also really enjoy tackling a big project. Many of you know that, but not everybody likes to watch that content. So I am moving that over to my new channel, DIY to the Nines. And that's where we're gonna be working on bigger projects, where we're gonna be doing massive room renovations and getting really into the nitty gritty on that. So we're gonna break it down more step by step, and so that you can really fundamentally learn that. It might be a little bit more of me personally, you know, we might do some Q&As and things like that, but mostly it's gonna be very heavily focused on my bigger projects. A lot of you know about the monstrosity. I've already ripped that out and have that underway to replace a big fireplace wall with some fun little hidden secrets that you will find out about soon. I also did a bathroom renovation, so that is going to be on the new channel. So now you will have me in two places to hopefully help inspire you and lift you up to dream big, get inspired, but most importantly, take action, because you can do it. So make sure you are subscribed to both so you don't miss out on a single glow up. And that DIY lamp post that you just saw me feature, all the details on how to install it yourself will be on that channel, as well as more details on the light up sign. I also have a second address sign that lights up that will be on that episode too. It may not be the first episode, but it will come. So make sure you're subscribed and you don't miss any of those things. Another lighting option for you is hanging an outdoor wall light. For example, I've done this in a couple of my homes, particularly like my Arizona property. I did some solar powered like wall sconces outside of my garage. They were beautiful, but I did a new one here right on my back patio. We are going to try and hang my light fixture over there. First, we need to disassemble and get all the packaging out of the inside of this. And also, it has a traditional mounting system. There's already a screw there. I'm gonna see if I can make that work. If not, then we'll do it the proper way. Let's disassemble. So I'm just gonna use my drill because it's the best. I think unscrew the top. Well, let's go with that one. Here's the bulb, and there's an on switch. We're just gonna screw that in and then reattach the hopper. Go right there. Look how realistic that is. That's got a normal light bulb and everything. This is gonna be fantastic. Let's see if we can hang it. Yes. Oh my gosh, there goes the frog. There goes the frog. Let's see if this is gonna work. Now, one of the reasons I wanna put this light here is I just thought this would be pretty, and plus it just feels like there should be a light here. I'm a little worried that this is too tall, but we'll see. Right there. Got a permanent marker here. Here we go. So I've got these. These are drywall and stud anchors. They're metal. Here we go. We may have to do like a traditional plastic one. Make sure I got it level here. I did. There we go. This one's so easy because you don't have to do electrical. It's all solar powered, which means it's not going to cost you money. So if you have a dark corner, a place where you really wish there was a light and you don't have any electrical for it and you don't want to hire an electrician, get a solar powered one. They are really awesome these days. Really, really good. And I think you're going to like that. And I'll link the one I got below. These kind of lights remind me of the kind of strength that does not shout, but still changes everything. My next idea is just your traditional like garden path lights, and there are so many options out there. There really are. You can get some at the Dollar Tree, but the ones that I'm going to be featuring in this episode, I actually picked up at Target. These ones are from Target, and I liked them because look how substantial looking they are. They are a little bit more expensive, but they're really classy looking, so we're going to put these in our yard. Okay, so this is a garden auger, and I've attached it to my drill, which is amazing, by the way. And it's a little wider than the stake is, so I'll drill to loosen up the dirt, stomp on it, and then we'll set the light. This is also really good for taking up weeds too. Adding a whole bunch of exterior lighting at night really does increase the ambience of your home. It makes it feel warm. It makes it feel inviting. And that is one of the reasons I'm doing all of these ideas. There's something about light that really makes you feel good. So all these lighting ideas are fantastic for just creating a really wonderful, warm feeling. Lighting the way isn't just about finding your way home. It's also about helping others find their way home too. Kindness can work like that. So can creativity. Now remember, I still have an announcement to share with you, so stick around a little bit, stay tuned, and I will let you know what that is. As I was scouring the internet and Amazon for a whole bunch of fun outdoor lighting options, I came across these glowing orbs. Now I've seen some of these before, and some of them are plug-in and run by electrical, but I saw these solar powered glowing orbs and I'm like, oh, mommy wants. So these are the two sizes of orbs that I got, and believe it or not, they come even bigger, and I got two of each size, and we are going to place these. They come with a stake that you stake in the bottom and you can stake it in the ground. Each one of them comes with a remote. I think you can run them all off of one remote, but if you lose one, you've got more. So there we go. All you have to do is hit the on button, stick your stake in it, and we'll stake it into the ground. Wouldn't this look so cute at Christmas time? And like a whole bunch of them that look like snowballs or like a snowman or something. My wheels are spinning. So these need 8 full hours of charging, but you won't have to wait that long because I'm going to show you what they look like right now. So scattered like moons across your yard, these lights are kind of like magic. They're like magical little balls. Like your fairy godmother's gonna come grant you a wish and remind you just how powerful you really are. A lot of people think that outdoor lighting can be complicated, expensive, and just out of reach. But the truth is you don't need wiring, fancy tools, or a big budget to get a big impact. You just need a little creativity and a trip to the store or Amazon. This next project's for my dear friend Debbie, whose strength through going through cancer really changed the way I see light. She chose joy, she chose light, even in her darkest hour. And in so doing, she not only lit up more than just her yard, she lit up every room that she entered, proving that sometimes the brightest lights come from the deepest places. Debbie reminded me that resilience is a form of radiance. And so I was honored to do this next project idea in her yard. And if you haven't seen that episode, I will link it below because it's truly, truly inspiring. And what I did in her backyard as we took a planter and I put a 2x2 piece of lumber in the center and made sure it was balanced in the center of the pot. Then I poured in some concrete, added some water, and let it sit and dry until it was solid. Then I filled it up with soil and plants and beautiful things. And then I added some brackets up top, and one bracket would hold a hanging flower basket and the other one did some cafe lighting all around her seating area, and it turned out so good. And I love this idea, and there's a lot of different variations that I've seen on this out there, and I do believe that they have solar powered cafe lighting out there that you could get as well. That is something you can totally do, and I love this idea. I think it's stunning, beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed that. I think it was either last week's or the week before episode, I did a similar concept, but on a little bit smaller scale. I found some solar powered lampposts, but these ones were a little bit smaller, and I staked them into my front porch planter. This one turned out really, really great. It lights up my porch without me needing to turn on my porch light, which I do have, but if I wanted to not do that, then this is a really good project idea. It was really affordable to buy 2 of them and have one on either side, and it really, really looked good. So I hope this project shows you that sometimes ideas don't need reinventing, they just need revisiting. These porch lanterns are a reminder that parts of ourselves can still shine even after a little time has gone by. So I teased another little announcement in my previous announcement, and that is right. So I'm going to share with you right now something very special and near and dear to my heart, and that is that my daughter Riley, you may remember if you've been watching my channel for a while, that she won Miss Zion back in the fall, and she will be competing in the Miss Utah pageant here in a few weeks, June 10th through the 15th, and we need your help. So the Miss Utah competition is actually one of the most competitive in the entire country. It has 47 contestants, and they have a People's Choice competition where you can go and vote and help guarantee her a spot in the top 15. This means that she will compete on the final night and really have a shot at winning the Miss Utah pageant. So how important is this People's Choice Award? Well, just ask Miss America 2025. She was the People's Choice and she ended up winning the Miss America title. So it really, really is important. And I will link where you can vote in the description box below, as well as the pinned comment. And it is $1 per vote. And I just think if we all united and did like $1 per vote, we could totally help her to secure that top 15 spot. But it's all tax deductible. So if you're looking for a good tax deduction, it's tax deductible because all of the money that they collect from this will go to college scholarships for the girls, including the winner of the People's Choice Award and including Miss Utah. And this channel is all about women lifting women. That's my whole goal, is to help you look within yourself and discover how truly powerful you are, and just try to lift lift you up. And then I want my community who's been lifted up, hopefully, to go out and lift up others. That I want like that to be like a ripple effect that I feel is like a mission of mine. This next project is one that we're revisiting from a few episodes back, and that is what we've lovingly renamed in our community as the plantern. And it's actually sitting right over here. And basically what it is I found this rusty, old, beat-up lantern at the thrift store, and it was like maybe $5.99. It was so cheap, but it was in rough shape, and it was actually like an electrical one. And I knew I wasn't going to do the electrical, and we'll get to that in just a second. But then I built a whole planter, like a tall planter, all around this one item, and we made up a spot to plant some flowers, or you could even do an herb garden. Flowers look really beautiful though. And then added some trim and really made it look nice, and painted it all black. And then I attached it to the top of the planter, and then we needed to make it shine. And it was like, what are we gonna do? Because I had no way to plug it in, so I found some rechargeable light bulbs, which I ended up using, and I didn't really love them. But then a lot of you guys gave a good idea of just to paint the bases of these rechargeable light bulbs black. That made all the difference. Also got suggestions to frost the glass, so we did like a window film on it. But by the time we were all done as a community, this looks so good. I absolutely love it. It lights up my back porch so beautifully, and it's such a fun project. Found at a thrift store, left behind and forgotten, and now it glows. This shows that with a little bit of care, something forgotten can be unforgettable, just like so many of our stories. Okay, this one's a little bit of an oldie, but a goodie. Oh, I love this one. So I got a planter pot from IKEA, and I turned it into an umbrella base where I put like a PVC pipe in the center of it, put concrete in it, put a little tabletop on it so that it can hold an umbrella on my back pool patio that I no longer have, by the way, but it's okay. Someday we're gonna do that. What I found was a solar powered light up umbrella, which was so much fun to have, especially on hot summer nights. So you open this umbrella up, it looks beautiful during the daytime, but once the lights start to go down, it's powered by the sun again, so it lights up, and you can go enjoy the pool in the evening with a light up umbrella. And by the way, all of these projects that I'm mentioning that are maybe from the past, I will link them below, and even the first two ones, once I launch that second channel and you're seeing this a little bit later, I'll make sure that those episodes are linked as well. But I love this project. It's a returning favorite for a reason. It brings people together out on the pool patio, parties in the summer, invites laughter, and creates warmth. That's lighting in every sense of the word. So this next idea is something that I've done, I think, on 3 different episodes in different variations, including a recent one. It's a solar powered water fountain. There's just something about combining water and light, and it's just, I love the sound and ambience of water, and then the warmth of light, obviously at night. So during the day, what it does is it collects and collects and collects light, and it holds on to it. And then at night, you have water, you have lights, and it's just such a fun effect, especially at night. Like I said, I've done 3 different variations of this. It's a very simple project, depending on how you want to do your variation. Basically, it requires maybe some rocks in the bottom of a pot that does not have any holes, and then water, and then a solar powered thing that you can buy off of Amazon, and you submerge it, and it works immediately. So this is a very simple, easy to do project. And water and light, like I said, water and light, 2 elements with their own beauty, but working together, they become something truly healing. These glowing fountains remind us that peace can glow even when life does not stand still. All this talk about lights has me kind of reminiscing last fall where I did an in-person meetup with many of you at the Water Lantern Festival, where we got to write down all of our hopes and our dreams and send it off into the water. It was such a truly magical experience that really lifted me up. That night I saw what happens when you come together and light things up. And I felt it again making this episode. So whatever light you're holding on to right now, let it shine in your home, in your heart, and in your communities. And I said it in another episode, and I still truly believe this to be true. Don't ever let anybody dim your light. So, I hope you enjoyed that episode. A big reminder, if you can support my daughter Riley in her endeavors to get to the Miss America pageant, I would truly appreciate your support through the link in the description box as well as the pinned comment. Don't forget to check out my new channel that's going to be launching June 16th. I cannot wait to share all of my fun projects there with you as well. And if you enjoyed this episode, here's another one that I think you'll like as well. And to all of you, I just want to remind you that you are powerful. We'll see you next time. Bye.